Yeah. I woke up one morning, you know what I'm saying? And I felt like I didn't have nothing to live for no more. But I knew inside me I had something to die for. CWB for the rest of my motherfucking life. I overheard conversation. They planning a confrontation, attempt to stop my plot for global domination. My congregation is growing more and more impatient. They say that this situation got too much hesitation. And since I was the ass bull, bro, I've been infatuated with money and bulldogs. Fuck y'all, gon' fuck that stack this. Tell my enemies there's no way to combat this. You don't need an atlas to know where Stack lives. Some hater from Blastville will bring you to Stack crib. Who did the hit? Street said with the black fist, but that's some bullshit. Crackers had to did this. Retaliation must be swift. Within minutes I knew where every one of them lived. Now turn the lights down low so they don't see. Then holler WB so they know it was me.
White boy, turn that shit down. You know this continent ain't ready for the sound of no big old Hoogie. Turn that shit down. White boy, turn that shit down. White boy, turn that shit down. You know this continent ain't ready for the sound of no big old Hoogie. Turn that shit down. White boy, turn that shit down.
You really believe when I get pulled over the cops and sir, you know why I stopped you? Hell no. He's like, move and I'ma pop down. Hands on the steering wheel, keys out the window. Redneck motherfucker ain't none of my kin folks. We been broke, raised in lower class communities. A lot of guns, a lot of friends, a lot of enemies. Think if I go to the bank where my loan dude's a white dude, tell him I'm late, he'll let me slide cause I'm white too. Hell no, they hate me in this neighborhood, and that's what motivates me to wanna stay for good. So I can spend each day knocking their nerves off, walking to the mailbox, sagging with my shirt off, prepared to endure pain and anguish. Suspect believed to be armed and dangerous. You can call me cracker and I'll probably respond, but you gon' call me the boss when they make me the Don.
White boy, turn that shit down. You know this continent ain't ready for the sound of no big old Hoogie. Turn that shit down. White boy, turn that shit down. White boy, turn that shit down. You know this continent ain't ready for the sound of no big old Hoogie. Turn that shit down. White boy, turn that shit down.
I'm a bad boy, that's the story of my life. Lay the board on the ground, now we can shoot dice. Flip quarters for 100, play Madden for a G. You won't find many dudes like to gamble more than me. My life's been a gamble, point shavers didn't want it. Played it 50%, made wages on our opponents. It hurts, don't it? Looking at the scoreboard, knowing you sold out all of your homeboys. I've dealt with desertion, know how it feels when a person you thought was your best friend turn out to be your worst one. I'm the first one jump up, take bruises and bumps. For anybody in here thinking that my crew is some chumps. Big country, ornery song, bitch. Whatever you want, you can come get. I ain't with that dumb shit. Blow me like a trumpet, suck me like a straw. I'm riled up now, call the goddamn law.
White boy, turn that shit down. You know this continent ain't ready for the sound of no big old Hoogie. Turn that shit down. White boy, turn that shit down. White boy, turn that shit down. You know this continent ain't ready for the sound of no big old Hoogie. Turn that shit down. White boy, turn that shit down. White boy, turn that shit down. You know this continent ain't ready for the sound.